Manoj. Okay, all right, guys. Thank you for the responses. Okay, so what I'll do today, we'll start with Azure storage accounts. Okay, my voice is echoing. Is it echoing for all or only for Dhananjay? It is echoing little bit. So I'll do one thing. I'll just 1 minute. Guys, is my voice echoing now? Is my voice echoing now? It is good now, right? Okay, just I have connected the class again so that you feel very much comfortable while listening to me. Okay, fine. All right, fine, fine. Fine, guys. So what we'll do today, we'll see how we can. No, today we'll see what are the different types of storage accounts we are having. Okay, and which storage account is offering what type of services, storage services, and all that we'll see. Okay, so let me open a whiteboard here. Okay, so I'll say here. Okay, this one. Now, see here. Okay, what are the different storage accounts we are having? Okay, see guys, before that I'll just tell you, see, in Azure cloud computing, in Azure cloud computing, okay, we can, okay, save. In Azure cloud computing, we can save, we can keep, okay, we can manage any type of data, any type of data. Okay, any type of data we can manage, we can keep, we can save in Azure cloud computing. Okay, Azure cloud accepts, welcomes, welcomes any type of data, whatever is the data is. Okay, whatever, okay, you can keep, you can keep, okay, any type of data. Okay, whatever is the data type, whatever is the data type, whatever is the data extension. Okay, whatever is the data type, whatever is the data extension. Okay, whatever is the data extension, whatever is the data volume, whatever is the data, okay, format, anything you can keep it in cloud computing. It will accept any type of data. So if you notice here, these days, okay, data is getting generated these days. Okay, data is getting generated in variety of different formats, extensions, sizes, volumes, okay, etc., etc. Correct, na? Yes or no, guys? Tell me. See, these days we are having data in the form of images, selfies, selfies, photos, images is what? It's one type of data. Video files, videos, it is one type of data. Databases, it is also one type of data. Okay, CSV files, CSV files, Excel files, Word file, text files, okay, Notepad, text file, okay, and what else is there? JSON file, PDF file. This is also what? This is also one type of data only, na guys? Correct or not? We are having data in the form of what we can say here, queues. Queues data is what? One liners, messages, the messages that we'll get in one liner, that is also queues, but that kind of data also we can store it, we can keep it in cloud computing. Okay, these days data is getting generated by hospitals data, right? Patients are getting admitted, patients are going with lot of tests, patients are doing a lot of scans, this, that, blah blah. So hospitals is generating the data. Medical clinics are generating the data. Banking transactions, right? We are doing a lot of banking transactions. Okay, GPay, phone pay, okay, and what else? Online banking, online transactions, credit card transactions, credit card payments. Okay, lot of things we are doing the banking transaction. And media houses is also generating lot of data, guys. If you see here, we are having, okay, 1400 plus news channels only in India. 1400 plus news channels only in India, right? How many news channels are there? News 18 is there, okay, RTV is there, Aaj Tak is there, right? ABP News is there, okay, India Today is there, etc., etc. Lot of news channels. And we are having news channels in a variety of different languages. We are having English news channels, we are having Hindi news channels, we are having Kannada news channels, we are having Urdu news channels, we are having Malayalam news channels, we are having, lot of different news channels we are having. 14 plus news channels is there just in India only. 1400 plus media houses is generating a lot of data. See, they are generating live debates, they are generating the conclaves, they are setting up the conference, they will call big politicians, okay, they will set up the conference with some people, they will ask some questions before elections, after elections. What is this? This is what basically data only in one or the other formats. Data only, it is data only in one or the other format. Medical transactions is one type of data, banking transactions one type of data, hospital records is one type of data, right? Queues, like one liner messages. I think one liner messages is what okay, best example is Swiggy and Zomato notifications. Swiggy and Zomato notifications. I think you will get many notifications from Swiggy and Zomato, right? Like in Swiggy and Zomato, they will say this restaurant is very special for weekend. This particular item is very special. Have you tried it? Like this kind, this is one-liner messages, promotional messages only. One-liner promotional messages. This is also one type of data only, na guys? Promotional messages, one-liners. And this is CSV file, Excel file, Word file. We are having data getting generated in variety of different types, extensions, different volumes, different formats, etc., etc. That is what I'm trying to say here. Okay, now all this data, okay, social media platforms, oh my god, social media platforms is also generating lot of data. Facebook is there, WhatsApp is there, YouTube is there, Okay, and what else? X, Twitter. Okay, Twitter is there. What else is there? Insta. Oh my God, Instagram. Okay, millions and millions feeds. Celebrities are posting about their workarounds, their work, where they are going, holiday, these, that, blah, blah. We are following them. Okay, social media, we're having comments, likes, dislikes, forwards, posts, wallpapers, etc., etc. This is all the data in some or the other format. Some of the other format. So all these types of data, you can store it in Azure cloud computing. You can store all this variety of different types of data in cloud computing. You can store, you can manage, okay, you can extract, you can transform, you can load, okay, everything you can do as an Azure data engineer in cloud computing, Okay, so to store these types of data, okay, to store these types of data, it is in any extension. JSON is one extension, PDF is one extension, TXT is one extension, volume. Databases, if you see here, we are having some databases whose size is, 4 TB. Okay, VM disk, complete VM disk. See, this is your VM disk. Okay, if I go here, this is what your VM disk, D drive, E drive, F drive. This complete disk you can upload in the Azure cloud computing. Practically everything I'll show. Have some patience. Practically everything I'm going to show you. Okay. See, if you open this disk D drive, see, lot of folders I'm having, lot of folders, lot of files I'm having. Okay, lot of PDFs I'm having, text files is there, word files is there, images is there. Okay, multiple other folders is there. The complete drive, okay, leave about folder, file and all. This complete drive also you can upload in the Google Cloud, Azure Cloud Computing. That's the strength. That's the strength of Azure Cloud Computing, that it accepts. What I'm saying here, see, Azure Cloud accepts and welcomes any type of data. Whatever is the data type, whatever is the data extension, whatever is the data volume, whatever is the data format, okay, from wherever the data is coming, it doesn't matter. Everything you can upload it here in the cloud computing. How to do that practically, I'll show guys. Please have some patience. Okay. Okay, is that fine? Is that clear? Now, in order to store this data, in order to store, keep, save these data in Azure Cloud Computing, we are having one of the services called Azure Storage Accounts. We're having one of the services called Azure Storage Accounts. Okay, fine. So when it comes to Azure Storage Accounts, okay, what is the point here? The point is you are having different types of storage accounts in Azure Cloud Computing. You're having different types of storage accounts in Azure Cloud Computing. Okay, fine. What are the different types of storage accounts we're having in Azure Cloud Computing? Okay, that I will give you. Okay, the different types of storage accounts that we are having in Azure Cloud Computing, I'll let you know. Okay, fine, guys. So I'm saying that, okay, I'm saying that the different types of storage accounts we are having in Azure Cloud Computing is, first we are having blob or standard or container storage account. Okay, some people will call it as blob storage account. Some people will call it as standard storage account. Some people will call it as container storage account. It has got many names. That's why I'm writing here all. In interviews, they will ask you either as blob storage account, container storage account, or standard storage account. Don't be confused. It is one of the same thing only. Next is what we are having, premium storage accounts. Premium storage accounts. Next, we are having Azure Data Lake Gen 2 storage accounts. Azure Data Lake Gen 2 storage account. These are the three different types of storage accounts we are having in Azure Cloud Computing. Listen, guys, very, very, very important. Every word coming out of my mouth is helpful for your interviews, I'm telling. Okay, fine. So now, in the interviews, they will ask, what are the different types of storage accounts you have provisioned, you have created in Azure Cloud Computing? So I can say here, blob storage account or standard or container. Anything you can say is one of the same thing only. Blob storage account, premium storage account, and Azure Data Lake Gen 2 storage account. Okay. So when it comes to blob storage account, then this blob storage account, okay, this storage account, okay, is broadly offering four different types of storage services. It is offering four different types of storage services. What are the four different types of storage services it is offering? First is what? Blobber container storage service. Next is what? File share storage service. Third is what? Table storage service. Fourth is what? Queue storage service. This is broadly offering, okay, this storage account is broadly offering four different types of storage services. What is that? Blob storage or container storage service, file share storage service, table storage service, queue storage service. Okay, so now what Azure is saying, okay, Azure is saying that whatever the data you are having, of course, okay, of course, it is welcome in Azure, but as per the data you are having, you have to choose that storage offering accordingly. You have to choose that storage offering accordingly. Please read this point. It's very, very important. What I'm saying here, Azure is saying that whatever the data you are having, okay, whatever the data is, I told now, variety of different types of data, whatever the data is there, of course, it is welcome in Azure, but as per the data you are having, you have to choose that storage offering accordingly. Fine. So now see, I'm having what? Blob storage, blob or container storage service. Next, file share storage service, table storage service, queue storage service. Now, if you say here blob or container storage service, okay, I'll say here this, okay, type of storage service is, okay, suitable, okay, or else I'll write it in short. Okay. Here in container of blob storage service, here we can load the unstructured data. Here I am writing in very short. Here we can load the unstructured data. Example of unstructured data is what? Example is, okay, database files, database backups, okay, VM disks, etc. Like this kind of data, we can store it here in blob or container storage service. Okay, we can store here in blob or container storage service. Like you are having, VM disk, this complete disk you want to upload in cloud, this complete disk, okay, or this complete disk where you are having lot of folders, files, lot of things, see, hell lot of things. This complete you want to upload inside your Azure cloud computing, then you can, okay, see, it's having almost how much? 80 GB. Okay, used space is right. Free space is 315 GB. Used space is something 80 GB. Okay. or is 75 GB, I believe. 75 GB. This complete drive, if you want to upload in cloud computing, you can upload it. But this drive, if you want to upload, then you can upload only in blob or container storage service. Okay, fine. And this blob or container storage service, again, it is offering three different types of storage. This blob or container storage, again, it is offering three types of storage. What is that? That is, first is page blob, and next one is append blob, and third one is, okay, blob. Page blob, append blob, and blob. Okay, guys, is that clear? Yes or no? Page blob. So page blob is suitable for this one. Here in page blob, we can load the unstructured data. We can keep the unstructured data in page blob. Okay. Likewise, what I'll do, I'll go here for, okay, append blob and blob. Okay. So if you are having data, okay, I'll just decrease the font size so that this will become easy to read. Okay. So this blob storage account is broadly offering four types of storage services. That is blob or container storage service, file share storage service, table storage service, queue storage service. Again, this blob storage service is giving three types of services. That is page blob, append blob, and blob. Okay, page blob, append blob, and blob. Now, what is append blob here? I'll just write it in short. Here, okay, here we can load, okay, the logs of Azure resources. Okay, or we can store here historical data. Okay, example, I'll give you. Okay, example, I'm saying that one server in Azure cloud computing you have created. One server in Azure cloud computing you have created 3 years back. 3 years back, one server you have created. Now you want to know the historical data of that server. How many times that server has been restarted? Okay, in last 3 months. How many people have connected to these servers in last 1 month? How many times that the server has been upgraded in last year 2023? Like this kind of historical data, you can keep it in the append blob. Also, if you want to store any credentials, user ID, passwords, servers details, server names, file share server details, database details, login ID, user ID, passwords, and all that kind of data also you can keep it here in the append blob. Okay, is that clear, guys? This kind of information you can keep it here in the append blob. Okay, so example, I'll say here logs of Azure resources I have told. Okay, historical data example, like how many times, okay, my server has been restarted in last 3 months. Okay, how many resources has been created in my, how many resources has been created, okay, in my subscription in last 3 months. Like this kind of historical data, you can keep it here in the append blob. Okay, fine. So I'll just make the proper okay, alignment, so that it will be easy for you to do the revision. Anyhow, I'm going to give all these details again in the material in detail. In detail, you are going to get all this material. Just I'm writing here in short, in very short, I'm writing here. Okay, like just something like knowledge byte. How we'll get short bytes like that? I'm just giving some short knowledge bytes here. Again, detailed material you are going to get here. Okay, no need to worry, guys. Next is what? Block blob. What is block blob? Here we can keep the general data. Here we can load or keep the general data related to our project. Here we'll keep the general data related to our project. Okay, so the data we are having something like, related to example, we are having project documents. Okay, project, okay, SOPs, project, okay, mom, project architecture diagrams, okay, project requirement gathering documents, project requirement gathering documents, etc., etc. Like this kind of documents, we can keep it here in the block blob. We can keep it in the block blob. See, guys, I'm trying to put the things as simple as possible. Okay, so now suppose for an example, if you want to store the VM disk in cloud computing, if you want to store the VM disk in cloud computing, then in cloud computing platform, you have to take page blob only. If you are saying that VM disk, okay, I'll save it in the block blob in cloud computing, then you will get an error. If you want to save database backups as block blob in cloud computing, then you will get an error. The cloud computing platform will not accept. If you want to save project requirement gathering documents, something like Word file, PDF file, Excel file, CSV file, general data, Excel file, CSV file, etc. Like this kind of Excel file, CSV file, PDF file, if you want to keep it as page block in cloud computing, then you will get an error. That's why I said here, Azure is saying that whatever the data you are having, of course, it is welcome in Azure, but but as per the data you are having, you have to choose the storage account accordingly. You have to choose the storage offering accordingly. You have to choose the storage offering appropriately. Appropriately, you have to choose the storage offering. Okay, guys, is this clear? So, database files you cannot upload in block blob. CSV files, Excel files, PDF files you cannot upload in page blob. It will not accept. Accordingly, as per the data what you're having, the offerings is defined here. Accordingly, in that offering, if you upload, then properly as expected, you can load the data in Azure Cloud Computing. And these storage accounts, okay, either you take this one, blob or container storage account, you take either premium storage account, you take data lake Gen 2 storage account. All these storage accounts are auto increase. As you keep on uploading the data, it will keep on increasing its size also automatically. As you keep on uploading the data, it keep on increasing its size accordingly. It's not something it is fixed. It's something like rubber band. Okay, guys, is that clear? So when we are doing the labs, I'll show you how we can upload variety of different types of data. When we are doing our ADF, Azure Data Factory, we are considering data in variety of different formats. CSV files we are taking, Excel files we are taking, Word files we are taking, PDF files we are taking, JSON files we are taking, okay, Terraform files we are taking, okay, VM disks we are taking, database files we are taking, videos we are considering, lot of different types of data, how we can manage, how we can upload, how we can keep it in cloud computing. That all will cover in the labs in the upcoming classes. Fine. Now, one point I would like to say here, when we create a blob storage account or container storage account, okay, see here, when we create blob storage account or container storage account or standard storage account, whatever it is, when we create, okay, when we create a blob storage account, then by default we'll get all the 4 storage offerings in Azure cloud platform. By default we'll get all the storage offerings in Azure cloud platform. Okay, in a storage account, when you create a storage account, when you deploy a storage account, especially blob storage account, then you will get this also, you will get this also, this also, this also. All these 4 you will get by default automatically. And if you want to use this one, then you have to implement it separately. If you want to use these storage services, then you have to implement it separately. If you want to use this one, you have to implement it separately. If you want to use this one, you can implement it separately. Like this, you can consume the storage services whichever you want as per your project requirements. And this is the most general storage account that we use in our real-time projects, because this storage account is offering you all types of storage offerings. This also, this also, this also, this also. Getting, guys? Is this clear? Fine. Now, next, what I'm saying here. So, what is this Shilpa Sahu? How the system will know if the file is server backup or server history append blob? So, it will sense your file. It has that intelligence. The Azure portal is having that intelligence. It will sense your file, and if it is appropriately getting uploaded in the correct storage offering, then only it will allow you to proceed further. It's something like ATM machine. When you insert your card in ATM, if you are putting the wrong ATM pin, or if you insert your card wrongly, or you have done something, then automatically your transaction will get cancelled. It will decline. It will not give you the money. Correct? Now, if you do everything perfectly correctly, then only you will get the money out of your ATM. Else you won't. Same way here, if you are taking the wrong storage offerings, then it will throw an error. Is that clear, Shilpa Sahu? When you see practically, you will experience that how it is happening. Can you consider as blob for general storage, virtual storage just as Google Drive, in cloud just to store our documents? Blob is binary large object. Yes, blob is binary large object here. Okay, we can store general data in blob. General data we can store in blob only. Okay, Google Drive in cloud. What is this Google Drive? Google Drive, I don't think we can upload. At least I have not tried. Okay, so Google Drive data, whatever you are having, first you have to get it into your server, then you can upload it. Or else you put the Google Drive link in one of the files, and that file you will upload. And from that file, the other person can take that link, and then he can open the Google Drive in his or her server, and he can access the data. So I told na Shilpa Rao just now, I have told Nama server logs I have literally written here also. How many times my server has been restarted in last 3 months. This is what all server logs only. No, that's okay. That's okay. No problem, Shilpa. When you are available, please send me your email address. I need to discuss regarding the course. Okay, Imran Khan. Okay, fine, fine. All right, fine, guys. So this is what about the standard storage account or blob storage account. This is what about the blob or standard storage account. Next, we are having is what premium storage account. Next is what we are having is premium storage account. So I'll keep premium storage account in a separate notepad, else it will be confusion. Okay, premium storage account I'm putting in a separate notepad so that it should not go okay clumsy there. What is premium storage account? Okay, this is a special type of storage account we are having in cloud computing. Okay, and when we are creating this storage account, when we are getting this storage account, then here we'll get an option exclusively. Then here we'll get an option exclusively saying that saying what storage services you want to consider, you want to have inside your storage account, and whatever storage services you have chosen, that you have chosen at the time of storage account creation, that storage service only you will see inside this storage account, that you will see inside the storage account. Here in premium storage account, you will not get all the 4 storage offerings by default. Here in premium storage account, when you are creating this one, you have to tell, you have to choose which storage offering you want. You want page blob, you want file share, you want block blob. It is giving you only 3 storage offerings. In that 3, one you have to choose. It will not give you table storage offering, it will not give you queue storage offering. It will give you only 3 storage offerings. What is that? File share storage, page blob, and a page blob and block blob storage. That's it. Among these 3, you have to choose one, and after the storage account gets created, you are going to see that storage offering only what you have chosen. Yes, it will accept. It will accept gems. Gems it will accept. Okay, we'll try. We'll try. I'll show that in the labs. Okay, is that clear, James? So here it is. That's why got the name as premium. Premium storage account. Practically also I'll show, guys. Premium storage account is the one, okay, which you can create as per the project requirement. And here in premium storage account, whatever the storage offering that you choose at the storage account creation, that only you will see after the storage account got created in your Azure cloud platform. Here in premium storage account, you will not get all the 4 storage offerings by default. These 4 storage offerings, this 4 storage offerings, this one, 2, 3, 4. These 4 storage offerings you will not get in your premium storage account by default. You will get an option here to choose file share, storage services, okay, then page blob, storage services, and then block blob storage services. Among these 3, you have to choose any one, and whatever you have choose accordingly, you will see that one. Okay, is that clear? Okay, guys, getting, is this clear? Not possible. Nagaraju, Nagaraju, once you have created a storage account of its type, you cannot change. You cannot change a storage account from standard to premium, premium to standard. It's not possible. You cannot change the storage account name also. Fine. Is that clear? You cannot change the storage account name. You cannot change the type of the storage accounts. You cannot change name of the storage account. You cannot change type of the storage account. Like you have created a standard storage account. Now you want to change it to premium. Not possible. Okay, what you have to do, you have to simply delete the storage account and you have to create a new one. Okay, fine. Is that clear, guys? Guys, I hope every one of you is having your batch admin details, right? So he's continuously dropping these details, okay, for every 5 minutes. Okay, this is your batch admin phone number, guys. Okay, and he is also dropping the bank details for your fee payments. Please finish it off so that he'll stop sending these messages. Okay, all right, fine. Now, if you go to the Azure portal here, okay, if you go to Azure portal, say here portal.azure.com, okay, Arey, stop it, yaar, Bhaskar. Just give me some time, yaar. Continuously, you're sending messages. I'm not able to create a storage account. I'm not able to create a account, Bhaskar. See, yesterday I have shown step by step, Bhaskar, right? In yesterday's recording, if you see step by step, I have shown. Okay. Let me finish the class first, then I'll take up the questions. So if it's a credit card problem, Bhaskar, you have to check with your bank. I cannot help, right? You tell me what I can do if there is a problem with the credit card. If you are missing some step, if you don't remember some step, if you are not able to do technically, then I can help you. Okay, if there is a problem in the credit card, though I'm not the credit card department manager or credit card department CEO director of your bank, right? If technical challenge that you are getting something, then I can help you out. Okay, anyhow, what is the problem that you are getting in your credit card? What is it is showing? Let me try if I can help you out. Okay. Yes. Anvita, you can do the migration. You can do the migration of your data from your standard storage account to your premium storage account. This I am going to show in the upcoming classes. How we can do the data movement from one storage account to another storage account, that I am going to show in the classes, in the upcoming classes. Okay. Yeah, Rakesh, I'm coming to your question, Rakesh. Okay. All right, fine. So see here now, guys, what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'll go here to my Azure portal. Just hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me continue the class. Okay, when I go here, I'll go for my default directory, switch directory here, and say here default directory, switch. And now here, what I'll do, I will say here storage accounts. You want to create a storage account now? So come here and type a storage account. You got the storage accounts, click on it. Say here create. Click here on create, and then see here you are having what? Standard and premium storage account. See, performance as standard and premium storage account. So by default, standard storage account will get created. Okay, recommended for most scenarios, general purpose V2 account. And premium. Next is what we are having, premium. Recommended for scenarios that require low latency. Recommended for scenarios that require low latency. Okay, recommended for most scenarios. That's why I told mostly we use standard storage accounts only. Premium storage account also you can use it. Okay, for low latency means low latency means what? It gives better performance than standard storage account. It gives you better performance than standard storage account. It gives you okay fast data retrieval as compared to standard storage account. It is expensive. Premium is expensive, but when it comes to performance, when it comes to data retrieval, when it comes to integration, okay, then it is giving you best outputs. Okay, getting guys, is this clear? Yes, Abhay, yes, that's correct, Abhay. You have to give it the same service. Okay, fine. Now I can give you one thing here. When we can decide, or how we can decide, how we can decide which storage account I have to choose. How I can decide which storage account I have to use. Okay, standard storage account, blob storage account, and premium storage account. How and when I can decide that which storage account I have to use in my project. Okay, normally, see how it happens here. Your cloud architect will tell you to deploy which storage account. You will get the complete requirements, but still I'll tell you, see, when you are getting the data in your project, okay, when you are getting the data in your project, okay, which is in different formats, shapes, extensions, and you cannot predict, you cannot predict data comes in which format, then you go for standard or blob storage account. Then you go for standard and blob storage account. What I'm saying here, see, when you are getting the data, when you are not sure, and your client is also not giving any assurance and guarantee, the data will always come in this one format only. Data may come in, sometimes data is coming in CSV, sometimes it is coming in JSON, sometimes it is coming in database backup file, sometimes it is coming in video format, sometimes it is coming in different formats. Then you better go for standard or blob storage account only. And premium storage account, when you are pretty much confident, when you are pretty much confident, okay, and client is also giving you an assurance, and client is also giving you an assurance that data will come always in this one format only, then you can go for premium storage account. Then you can go for premium storage accounts. So in projects also, as per my experience, what I have observed, mostly we are using the standard storage accounts only. Mostly we are experiencing this standard storage account only. We are using the standard storage account only. Premium are there, but it is very less. Premiums are there, but it is very less. Okay. And the difference is that when you select here standard storage account will be created. When you click here on premium, then premium storage account will be created. That's it. Simple. When you click standard storage account will be created. When you click here on premium storage account will be created. That's the only difference between standard and premium at a practical point of view. Practically, this is how it will go. This is how it will happen. Okay, guys, getting clear or not? Tell me. Okay. Now, what I'm trying to say now, I'm saying that I'm saying that standard and premium storage accounts. Okay. Practically, I'll show. No need to worry. Next is what I'm having. Next is I'm having is data lake Gen 2 storage account. This is also one type of storage accounts we are having. Data lake Gen 2 storage accounts. What is this data lake Gen 2 storage accounts? Okay. This is same like our standard storage account only. This is same like our standard storage account only, but okay, we normally use this storage account for our big data, for big data, Hadoop, HDFS system, okay, etc. So when we are dealing with big data analytics, when we are dealing with big data analytics, when we are having Hadoop big data involved in our project, we are managing, maintaining, working with big data and all, then we go for the Azure Data Lake Gen 2 storage account. Okay, when we are dealing with big data analytics and all, then we go with the Azure Data Lake Gen 2 storage accounts. Okay, guys, is this clear? Abhay, co-host. Abhay, you can address me as sir. You can address me as Gareth. Don't say as co-host. Better say, call me as Gareth. But while choosing the standard, there it is not coming four types of service in drop down, coming LRS etc. option. That's what you will not get these four options when you are getting a standard storage account. You will get it automatically. You will get it automatically when you deploy the standard storage account, and when the deployment gets succeeded, you will see the four storage offerings inside the storage account. Practically, when you see, you will understand it much better. Is that clear? Fine. So, what is this Sheikh Muqtadir covering Delta Lakes as part of this course? Delta Lakes means what? See, guys, any old technologies we are not covering. We are covering all cloud computing technologies here, all latest and new technologies. Okay, is that clear? So, the difference, okay, the difference between standard storage account, okay, premium storage account, and Gen 2 storage account. Okay, all the creation of these different types of storage accounts, there is only a difference of one click. Okay, in creation of these storage accounts, there is only a difference of there is only a difference of one click. There is only difference of one click. That's it. One click. There is only a difference of one click. See here, when I'm clicking here, it is creating a standard. When I'm clicking here, it is creating a premium. When I go to advanced here, when I click here, enable hierarchical namespace, then it will become a Gen 2 storage account. Hierarchical namespace completed by Data Lake Gen 2. Okay, Data Lake Gen 2 endpoint enables files the directory. Semantics accelerates big data analytics workloads, and enable access control for them. So you check this one, that's it. It will become a data lake Gen 2 storage account. And mostly when we are dealing with big data, Hadoop, okay, Hadoop distributed file system, big data analytics kind of, then we'll go with Gen 2 storage account. And this storage account also gives good performance. Better, it gives the better performance. Data retrieval is fast here in Gen 2 storage account. And mostly we use these storage accounts as our destinations in our ADF Databricks projects, in our Azure Data Factory projects, in our Azure Databricks projects and all. We use a destination as a Gen 2 storage accounts only, and extraction source as this one and destination as this one. Lot of labs, guys, lot of labs we are having. All that labs I'll show it to you in the upcoming classes. Please have patience, be regular to classes. No doubt, everything I'll cover. Azure Data Engineering, this is the material I'm opening. Okay, fine. So if I come here to the storage accounts, okay, what is Azure Storage Account, Azure Storage Services? This is all the material. Container, blob is what? Binary large object. Okay, what is page blob, append blob, difference between blocks, append blocks. All this material I'm going to give it to you. Redundancy and replication options. What is this one? LRS. I'm going to explain this in tomorrow's class when we are going to create a blob storage account. At the time of blob storage account, okay, I will be showing you all the options here. See, this is a storage account we are creating. I'll explain you all these options. Okay, name, region, redundancy, LRS, ZRS, when to choose, why to choose, what happens if we choose that. Okay, all these options I'll explain in tomorrow's class. All these options I'll explain in tomorrow's class to all of you here. Okay, all these options. Fine. At the time of creation of storage account, I'll explain you all these options. Right now, it is showing an error. All these options we have to fill comfortably. Okay. So Shilpa Sahu, if you're having patience, step by step, we'll go ma. Okay. If I tell everything in one class only, then we have to finish this course in 1 week. Okay. So considering everyone in mind, okay, I'll give you daily dose of knowledge. Is that clear? So this one, file share storage account, table storage services, queue storage services, all this we are going to cover, no doubt. Okay, but step by step we'll go. Step by step we'll go. Is that clear? Acha, Imran Khan, you are new to this batch. How many people have joined the class today for the first time? No, Anirudh, as of now, we are having this batch. Okay. So might be if you want a new batch, you have to wait for some 20-25 days. Okay, which is a waste of time, I must say. So this batch started, you can just continue. Now it's your choice. No, Jitendra, as per Naresh Shetty policy, I'm not supposed to share any documents as of now. Once the batch is locked, we'll get a new link. In the new link, all the students who paid the fee, for them, I can share the materials, everything and all. So please keep patience. Okay, Andrew, I understood your concern here. So it's a matter of 1.5 hour. If you can manage, please manage it. What is there to finalize, Rohit? What is there to finalize? See, when the link gets changed for the classes, automatically you will get the new link. There is no need for you to do anything. You just sit like a king. You sit like a king. Naresh ID team is working for all of you guys. Just make the payment, okay, and sit like a king. Whenever the links get changed, you will automatically get the new link and you can join that link. And please be in touch with your batch admin. Please be in touch with your batch admin. Okay. Sivananga Raju. Sivanaga Raju. If you are 2 classes behind, that is absolutely fine. No problem. Okay, Sivanaga Raju. If you are 2 classes behind, see, till now we have done some 7, 8 classes. If you have done the video recordings, if you are watching the video recordings up to 4, 5 classes, that is fine, absolutely fine. Okay. So you will get the video recording links automatically next day. If your class is in the morning, then you will get the video recording link maybe by afternoon. If your class is in evening, then you will get it next day by 11 o'clock morning, something like that. Okay, fine. Is that clear? Yes, Anirudh, I think you are having that option. Yes, that option is there. But before making the payment, please check with your batch admin. Check this with him. Okay, if he is also says the same thing, then you pay the fee. Okay, fine, guys. How many have joined the class today for the first time? Can you please raise your hand? Only one person. Manpreet Kaur, Imran Khan. Only 2 persons joined today class for the first time. Achal Pandey. Okay. Is that clear, guys? And any other questions? Anyone? Anything to ask for? Any questions? Anyone? For today's class? Today video link, you will get it in tomorrow's class, Ashish. These are the video links that we have already pasted for all of you for previous classes. Please save these video links. Okay, up to yesterday's class. Mrityunjay Singh, please see the video recordings. This is very basic question you are asking. This we have already discussed in second or third class only. Please see the video recordings. We'll see, Jitendra. We'll see. No problem. Okay, if possible, I'll try to give it to you before Saturday. Okay, Imran, just 1 minute. Okay, drop me an email. All right. All right. So this is the course syllabus, guys. Okay, if someone wants the course syllabus, so this is the syllabus we are having. Okay, just click on this link. You can download the syllabus. Click on the link and you can download the syllabus. Okay, fine, guys. That's it. I'll close the class for today. We'll connect again tomorrow. We'll connect again tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm